covering the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to the Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium here in Pulaski, Tennessee. So Lady Cats of Lawrence County get ready to take on the Lady Bobcats of Giles County. AJ Cook with McKinley Wheelie. Brian Gobbles, our producer extraordinaire here tonight. A quick look at both sides. Giles County coming in at 10-6 overall, 2-1 within the league. Fred Steger is their head coach in his third year. For the Lady Cats, 11-10 overall, 2-2 within the district. Head coach in her second stint in her fourth season is Wendy Scott. Last time that these two met up, McKinley, was Giles County jumping out on the Lady Cats. Lawrence County had to slowly but steadily make the comeback before they were able to finish the deal over at the Ralph. We're expecting another competitive contest here once again tonight.
Yeah, it was a great game watching the girls last time. Obviously very emotionally taxing for us at the start of that game. But the Wildcats stuck around, didn't get their heads down when Giles jumped out. So hopefully tonight we take care of things a little bit earlier on, and we don't have to climb back in and claw back in. We can come in, play steady, get up on them, and keep it that way.
Starting lineups for the Lady Cats, same starting lineup we've seen ever since the Tevye Statham injury. Ryan Hughes, Cabry Tennant, Lily Lloyd, Leah Dixon, and Anderson Rose. For the Lady Bobcats, it's Katie Pipkins, Ashlyn Coleman, Mariah Holt, Kinsley Morris, and Akaria Reese. And one of the big reasons why Giles County is making a resurgence this year is the presence in the post. Morris and Reese McKinley are beasts down low in the paint. Reese had a double-double and dominated on the boards the last time she met up with the Lady Cats.
Yeah, and, much of our game, we've got weapons, but I feel like every game we say if we can get Leah and Ryan working well together inside, it's going to be a good night, and that's usually a good thing. It's a little tougher against Giles when they've got the size that they have, but we've got two big girls as well. We can handle that, and we do well. I think we get around them well, and we just got to make sure we do that and then open things up for our girls outside as well.
It's time for Lady Cat basketball here on the X Sports Network. And the Lady Bobcats will have the ball to start things off. Pipkins over midcourt, over to Morris. Lloyd comes out to guard her, hands over to Pipkins. Pipkins can shoot it from anywhere on the court. Now over to Coleman. Coleman dribbles here at the right wing. Dixon comes out to bring pressure. Now that's Coleman. Excuse me, it was Holt that had it earlier. Now over to Holt here in the right corner. Trying to find Reese. Lobs in the paint, and that is taken away by Lily Lloyd.
That was a good look by Cabry, seeing that ball coming over the top and getting a hand on it.
Down low to Hughes. And Morris takes it away from her. Each side trading turnovers on the other end, and then Coleman. That's Holt goes up and in. Giles County off to an early lead, 2-0. Tennant here at the left wing, now over to Dixon in the left corner. Dixon drives into the paint, runner up, no, offensive rebound. Hughes can't get it to go, and pulling down the rebound is Morris. Now we're going to foul here on the other end.
And that was a good takedown there by Leah, and it's kind of hard when you're going the opposite direction of what you're shooting, and then Ryan coming up just a little short on her first actual shot of the night. That'll get cleaned up.
Fouls on Dixon, her first, the team's first. Holt and the Coleman in the corner. Picks up her dribble, throws to Morris down low, guarded by Rose. Morris tries to power her way up, can't get it to go. Reese is there for the rebound and the putback, and Giles County now up to a 4-0 lead. Rose, a bounce pass to Dixon here at the left elbow. Picks up her dribble, goes back door to Tennant, gets it off the glass and in, and the Lady Cats on the board here, 4-2.
And good patience by Leah, looking at her options, and then Cabry with a great cut to the basket for a clean, easy layup.
4-2, the Bobcat lead. Lady Cats staying in the man-to-man, hold at the top of the key. Lloyd, looks like more of a matchup zone here. Now the Pipkins, she'll try corner three, and she hits it. 7-2, the Giles County lead.
And that's what we've got to be careful of with this zone. You got to shoot people out of a zone, and they can do it if we leave them too far open. So we've got to move our feet quickly and soon on the pass.
Hughes now over to Dixon. Dixon picks up her dribble out to Hughes. Hughes drives, and that is blocked by Reese into the hands of Holt. Holt coming the other way, kicks out Pipkins. Pipkins picks up her dribble over to Holt. Holt for a long two. That is no good. And a rebound by Rose. Coming the other way, it's Hughes. She'll try a long two of her own. That's offline, and a rebound by Holt. Lady Cats just 1 of 5 from the field so far. 5:20 remaining in the first. Pipkins thinks about a three, then pulls it down. Brings it down over to Holt. Holt drives, jumper on its way, gets it in.
That's a tough shot.
Holt with 4. It's a 9-2 Giles County lead. 5 minutes remaining in the first. Rose, guarded by Coleman. Here in the man-to-man by the Lady Bobcats. Tennant back over to Rose, now to Lloyd. Lloyd, Dixon for a long two. Hits it.
Nice shot.
Leah Dixon hitting the mid-range jumper. 9-4 the Lady Bobcat lead. Holt will walk it over the timeline. 4:40 left here in the first. Over to Pipkins in the right corner. Throws it down low to Reese. Reese kicks out. Coleman. Coleman drives, and we're going to get a 3-second call on Reese. Rose will walk it up the court. It's the second turnover against Giles County. Over to Lloyd at the left wing. Lloyd, a bounce pass to Hughes. Hughes down low to Dixon. Dixon, what a move. In and add the foul.
That's it. Great move by Leah, and a good pass by Ryan as well. That's a tough one. Leah's got the size on her. Really, you'd like to see Ryan probably with a little bit of a speed advantage with her man, but great take by Leah. A strong finish, and then a chance at the three-point play.
Fouls on Morris. Her first, team's first. Dixon misses the free throw. Reese with the rebound. 9-6 the lead as we reach the midway point of the first quarter. Coleman dribbles here at the logo. Almost like a 3-2 zone here. Now to Pipkins. That's knocked out of bounds by Ryan Hughes. 3:54 remaining here in the first. Coleman over to Holt. Holt skip pass over to Coleman. Coleman for three. Short. And a rebound by Rose. Rose, football pass to Tennant down low. Tennant brings it out. Gets a screen. She'll step back for three. She hits it, and we're tied. 9-9.
Great shot. And that little screen right there makes all the difference. And I don't know if she intended to screen for her, but it worked all the same. Leaves Cabry open.
Her first points. 7-0 run here by the Lady Cats. Holt over to Coleman. Reese tries to give her a screen. Coleman drives. Runner up, got it in. Coleman's first points, it's 11-9. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first. Rose over to Lloyd at the right wing. Lloyd, bounce pass over to Hughes. Hughes tries to drive on Morris, spins. And we're going to get a foul called. I believe that will be on Morris.
And on the floor.
Yeah, it's a right call.
Yeah, when you see it go through the hoop, you're just like, continuation?
You never know. You get a kind of crazy continuation every now and again. Dixon drives, goes up, and Reese is going to pick up the foul. Her first, team's third, and Dixon will go to the line here to shoot 2.
And this is, again, where Giles maybe has, with Reese especially, has a little bit of height advantage. But between Ryan and Leah both being able to attack quickly, I think they've got the step on both of Giles' big girls.
First shot from Dixon. Got it in. Sub coming in for Lady Bobcats. Briea Smith will come in for Morse. That's short.
Oh.
And Pipkins comes up with the rebound. 11-10 the lead, and then Dixon with the steal. Dribbles it off her foot. Lloyd somehow comes up with it.
Good skip.
Working over the Tennant for 3.
Get in there, baby!
And add the foul, and that one's going to go on Dixon.
Oh.
It's on the floor. They're going to.
No, they're still going to count.
They still count the basket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still count the basket.
Okay.
Tennant now with 8 here in the first quarter as Dixon picks up her second, and Johnston will come in for her.
Coach Scott asking what'd she do, and the guy that was at the three-point line, I don't know that he saw the foul.
It was called by the official down low. 13-11. Lady Cav lead. Double team comes here. Smith.
Good.
And we're going to get a foul here on the reach-in. I believe this is going to go on Lloyd.
And that spot trapping, I mean, just right here, we come away with a turnover and a basket from it. We can do a lot of damage with that if we can stay out of foul trouble.
That's her first, team's third. Pipkins lobs over the head of Coleman, and another turnover here by the Lady Bobcats, their fourth. 13-11, the Lady Cav lead. 2:10 remaining here in the first. Rose dribbles, bounce pass over to Hughes. Hughes drives, goes up, can't get it to go. And we're going to have a jump ball that will stay with the Lady Cats. Rose lobs it in for Johnston. Works it down low for Hughes. Hughes goes up, gets blocked, and goes out of bounds off of her.
And I'm usually a big fan of Ryan taking and making a post move, but I think where she'll see success is driving the ball at Reese.
Starting at the free throw line and getting some separation.
Right.
Lob pass over to Coleman. Coleman drives, and we're going to get it should be a jump ball that will stay with Giles County.
And we can get a lot of those because Coleman has that tendency to make that dribble and kind of get ready, tuck it up a little bit. And if we can just get a hand in without grabbing her arm, we'll probably see a few more of those before the night's over.
Schultz in for Lloyd. Football pass into Pipkins. Pipkins here for 3. That is short, and the ball will go out of bounds here to the Lady Cats. Minute 37 left in the first. Lady Cats up 2. And then Pipkins just not paying attention there was the Lady Cats.
You got to see the girls coming.
I'd like to remind everyone, every three-pointer here made tonight by the Wildcats is brought to you by Beasley Wealth Management. Tennant. And we've hit a couple, both from Cabry Tennant tonight. Guarded by Pipkins, and Pipkins is going to pick up the foul, her first, team's fourth.
I think Giles trying to kind of look and retaliate and get a little bit of the pressure and make us make some mistakes. So we've just got to make sure we make good, solid passes and handle the ball well.
First on Pipkins, team's fourth. Rose to Schultz in the corner. Schultz a bounce pass out the Rose. Rose loses that one into the hands of Coleman. Coleman drives, goes up, no, but she is fouled by Tennant. She'll head the line here to shoot 2. It's Tennant's first, team's fourth.
And a good strong foul to prevent the basket, not a soft foul that may go in.
First shot, hits it. Off the back iron, no good. Tracking down the rebound is Smith. Smith tries to throw it off of Johnson and is successful. Checking in now for the Lady Bobcats, Jaylee Hicks should come in for Reese. 13-12, the Lawrence County lead. They get it into Coleman. Coleman for three. Rattles in and out, no. Rebound, Smith goes up, and she gets fouled. Go on Hughes, her first, team's fifth.
And now that Reese is out of the game, this is now when we want to get the ball inside to Ryan and let her make a good post move at the basket.
Smith first shot up and hits it. And hits them both. Back on top is Giles County, 14-13. Johnston, and throws it off the shins of Tennant, and Tennant is going to call her own number and get it over the timeline. Over to Johnston. Johnson, she'll drive, layup up short, rebound Smith. Smith with 3 boards off the bench. Hicks. Hands over to Smith, back to Hicks. Hicks tries to lob down low, Coleman has it. Coleman goes up and she will be fouled by Johnston.
And that was a good move, watching Coleman power drip or rip it through, and she put the ball almost down at the floor because she knew the hands were coming where she usually puts it. So smart move there by Coleman.
Lady Bobcats 3 of 4 from the line so far. First shot, nothing but net. Subs coming in, that's going to be Lloyd coming in for Rose. And it's them both. Coleman with 5. It's a 16-13. Lady Bobcat lead. Johnston brings it up court. Pipkins guarding her. Over to Lloyd. Under 30 seconds left. Bounce pass to Johnston. And miscommunication with Hughes. And that will be the Lady Cats' third turnover.
I think Ryan going that way, one, because the ball's over there, but also I think the 3 seconds, I think she probably felt that coming as well.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Smith over midcourt, now to Pipkins. Pipkins drives, kicks out. Hicks for 3. Back of the iron, no. Rebound Hughes.
Ooh.
Now, dangerous pass. Tennant with it. 4 seconds. Tennant, shot at the buzzer. Can't bank it in, and that one will end the first quarter. Giles County with the 16-13 lead. We'll be back with the start of the second here on the X Sports Network.
'Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Out here in these parts, this just isn't me. I've got the most part. You right on in my nearest whiskey.
This is the X Sports Network.
After the first 8 minutes of play, Giles County leads Lawrence County 16-13. as we get ready to start the second quarter. Both sides going on significant runs, but Giles County able to be on top here through the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, and Leah going out with that second foul hurts us a little bit, especially when you see Reese come out and you're like, okay, now we've got two of our bigs in the game. So hopefully we can take it at Reese and get some fouls on her rather than shooting it right into her hands.
Lady Cats with the ball to start things off. Down low, Hughes. Layup up blocked by Reese and a rebound by Reese. Reese already with 3 blocks. She had 8 the last time they faced off the Lady Cats. That one kicks around. Now Smith in the corner for 3. Back of the iron, no. Lloyd's going to get the rebound. Lloyd ahead to Tennant. Tennant pull up 3. Rattles in and out, no. Fight for the loose ball. Coming up with it is Schultz. Unreal. Tennant. Now, tip pass over to Hughes. Gets it to Tennant in the paint. Can't get it to go. Rebound Smith. Smith over midcourt. Pressure now over to Holt. Holt. Skip pass over to Smith. Smith picks up her dribble over to Coleman. Minute into the second. Coleman. Tries to lob it for Reese. Reese.
Charge. Yep.
Offensive foul.
Yeah.
It's the 5th turnover and the 2nd foul against Reese.
And I'll agree with the Giles fans on that one that's not the most aggressive charge. But as a big, when you lower or extend that arm and hit them in the chest, Ryan did exactly what she needed to do to get the call.
Dixon over to Hughes. Down low. Dixon kicks out to Lloyd. Lloyd down low to Dixon. Dixon kicks out. Schultz for 3. Off the back of the iron, no. Offensive rebound, Tennant. Tennant and finds its way out to Lloyd. Over to Hughes.
Drive.
Hughes a skip pass over to Dixon. Dixon drives, layup up, no. Rebound Holt. Holt drives.
No way.
And a travel called on Holt.
Thought the guy on the other side was about to call a foul. And I'm like, Ryan was as straight as she could be.
Rose will check in for Tennant. Tennant gets her first break, 6:09 remaining. No one has scored yet here in the second quarter. Rose over to Lloyd. Bounce pass to Rose, now to Schultz. Bounce pass to Hughes. Hughes drives the baseline, picks up her dribble and travels. 4th turnover by the Lady Cats. Holt now will walk it up the court. Over to Coleman. Coleman picks up her dribble, spins, kicks out. Smith for 3. Back of the iron, no. Rebound Rose. Over to Hughes. Hughes will get it over midcourt. Drives with a head of steam, goes up, and she will get fouled. And that should be the 3rd on Reese, and it is.
And that's where, just a small thing there, Ryan going up through the contact, and she did that a couple times, and Reese has had some good defensive plays. But Ryan making sure to make that contact and finishing and not trying to fade away or fall away to get to the free throw line.
First shot from Hughes, rattles in and out, no good. Tennant will check back in. Checking out is Schultz. Original starting lineup in for the Lady Cats, now just 1 of 4 from the line. And it's 1 of 2, her first point, 16-14. Morris back in, she'll come in for Reese. So Morris with her 2 fouls, comes in for Reese with her 3 fouls. So your 2 big bodies, 5 fouls combined. 5 of the team's 6 fouls combined.
That can be a good thing for us.
Holt over to Coleman. Inside the Morris. Morris back out to Coleman. Drives, pull up jumper. Back the iron, no. Rebound by Hughes. Now to Tennant. Tennant drives, pull up jumper. Off the side of the iron, no. And that's off of Rose and over to Giles County.
Cabry's shots, they're not exactly staying right on top of her, so I'm not upset at some of the shots she's taken. It's just these last few haven't seemed to fall in.
5 minutes remaining in the half. Pipkins thinks about a three, pulls it down, lobs over to Coleman. Now to Smith. Inside the Morris. Morris blocked by Hughes. Ryan with her first block of the game. Now to Tennant. Over to Rose. Rose drives, runner up offline. And that is over to Giles County. And a timeout's going to be called by Giles County. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Giles County has called their first timeout. 4:40 remaining here in the half. Lady Bobcats with the ball and the lead at 16-14. We've had just 1 point scored, and that was a Ryan Hughes free throw here in the second quarter. Smith pressured by Lloyd. Over to Coleman. Coleman kicks out the hole. Skip pass over to Pipkins. Pipkins for three. Hits it.
Man.
Pipkins with 6 all from beyond the arc. It's a 19-14 lead. Lady Bobcats now 2 of 8 from beyond the arc. Rose now for 3. Front of the iron, no. Smith comes up with a rebound.
There you go.
That one's taken away by Lloyd. Bounce pass to Tennant. Tennant spins, and she will get fouled. She will head the line to shoot 2. First on Smith, team's third.
And I think on offense, I mean, we've taken some quick shots early in the possession. I think we just need to make sure to get a reversal or two before we start shooting.
First one rattles out, in and out, no good. And hit free throws, that would help.
That would help.
Tennant misses them both. Rebound by Morris. They are 2 of 7 from the line. You make up those, you hit all those 5, you're tied. Lob over the Pipkins. Pipkins for 3.
Oh, man.
Front of the iron, no. Another rebound by Rose. That's her 4th. Rose guarded by Pipkins. Over to Tennant. Wendy Scott telling them to get it inside. Hughes spins. And we're going to get a foul.
Oh. Giles, coach, saying jump, jump.
It's on Smith, her first, team's 4th. 3:37 remaining in the second quarter. Rose takes it out. Gets it to Tennant. Tennant spins on Pipkins. Left-handed hook shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound Morris. And Holt is going to get fouled by Hughes. Hughes will pick up her second. Team's first. Since Holt to the line to shoot 2, she's got 4 points already here tonight. First shot, and rattles out. No good. Maddie Gray Donnelly into the game. Hughes will check out. Holt, it's 1 of 2. He's got 5 points. It's a 20-14 Lady Bobcat lead. Rose gets the inbound from Tennant. Rose dribbles. Now she'll drive on Coleman. Layup up, no, but she is fouled. She'll head the line to shoot 2 as Coleman's going to pick up her first, team's 5th.
And honestly, Coleman had her defensively right there. It was just at that last second, that swing. She had Rose right where she wanted her.
First shot up and hits it. That one rattles out, no good. That should be, goes out of bounds to Giles County as Rose hits 1 of 2. Lady Cats now 3 of 9 from the line. Over midcourt is Holt. Gets a screen from Morse. Over to Pipkins in the corner for 3. Rattles in and out. And getting the rebound is Lloyd, and Smith, the fouler from behind. That's going to send Lloyd to the line to shoot 2.
Kind of what I said earlier, too. Our back line has got to see that coming. When we're on one side, especially when their bigs are, Giles' bigs are out of the game, we've almost got to be cheating out there, especially on Pipkins, who's right now their top 3-point scorer.
First shot, and gets it. Hicks will come into the game as Smith will check out with her 3 fouls. So foul trouble. We've got 2 with 3 and another with 2 for Giles County. And hitting them both. Hey, Lily Lloyd might break our foul shot string here. 20-17, the Giles County lead. Under 3 left to play in the half. Hicks in the corner. Pipkins for 3. Well, that misses everything, but tracking down the rebound is Holt. Ball will stay with the Lady Bobcats. Good effort there by Lloyd. Holt, guarded by Lloyd. And the Cats extending this zone. Lobs over to Coleman.
Good screen.
Bounce pass to Holt.
It's a walk.
Holt, and she does. Good call there. It's the 8th Giles County turnover.
I think she walked before she took off with the ball. I mean, she definitely did there at the end when she got hung up, but I think she picked up both her feet when she took off.
Dixon in for Donnelly. 2:30 remaining. 3-point Lady Bobcat lead. Bounce pass to Dixon. Dixon drives and loses that one to Holt. Holt drives, layup, can't get it to go. Rebound, Johnston. Now to Tennant. Kicks out the Rose. Rose tries to drive the baseline, and we're going to get a foul on Hicks. That will send Rose to the line to shoot 2. It's her first. Team 7.
I mean, when those hands come down, I think they've been pretty consistent calling it when the hands are coming down. And both sides have gotten away with some clean picks, especially on the drives to the basket. But if you move your feet and then you throw those hands down, which most people do, they're going to get it.
Rose hits the first. Schultz into the game. Checking out will be Dixon. Rose hits them both. 4 straight for the Lady Cats. She's got 3. Giles County lead down to 1. Press put on by the Lady Cats. Pipkins now over to Coleman. Coleman, double team comes over to court to Holt. Ooh, they had Hicks. Then Rose knocks it out of bounds. Good recovery there by Rose.
And I think Holt had that pass on the line. It's just that little stumble put her just a step behind, and Rose doing good to get her hand on it and keep it from being an easy layup.
Swing it over Pipkins now to Holt. Coleman in the corner. She's going to try 3. Back of the iron, no. And Lloyd with another rebound, her 3rd. Lloyd over to Schultz. Schultz here for 3. That's offline. Rebound won by Holt. Holt with a 3-on-1 over the Pipkins. Pipkins, runner up, rattles in and out. And getting the rebound is Holt. And offensive foul.
Yeah.
That's her first. And the team's 9th turnover. Timeout will be called by Wendy Scott. 30-second timeout, minute 27 remaining here in the half. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all. For your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
This is the X Sports Network.
Lady Cats trail by 1 as they've called their first timeout of the game, both sides with 4 timeouts remaining. Minute 27 left.
Not a very offensive quarter. So actually, there's been a lot of offense. There's been a lot of missed shots, though, especially from the Wildcat side. So hopefully we see some balls start going through the basket for us. But great job on our side defensively.
Lady Cats have scored 6 points here in the second quarter, all at the free throw line. Dixon, who's back in the game. Over to Rose, now to Tennant. Work it over, skip pass, dangerous pass, and taken away. Down low, and another dangerous pass, and they're going to trade turnovers.
I think Lily did hit that, but Pipkins, she's saying she didn't, but it looked like it hit her hand from here at least.
Minute left here in the half. Lady Cats down 1. Rose over midcourt. Pressure comes from Pipkins. A bounce pass. Dixon
Beautiful.
Down low. Tennant too strong. And a rebound by Coleman. She's too open.
Yeah.
Holm will dribble around. Hands over to Coleman. Picks up her dribble. Oh, okay, maybe she didn't double. Over to Hicks. 30 seconds left. Working down low to Morris. Kicks out to Coleman. Coleman has an open lane.
Charge.
Offensive foul. Well, she's got 2 fouls. Her 11th turnover. Lady Cats, though, have only gotten 5 points on the previous 10 turnovers.
I mean, that's the third charge we've gotten. I'd say the second we pulled. The third one that's got called. Leah doing a good job stepping over.
15 seconds. Lob it down low for Tennant. Knocked out of bounds by Morris. 10 seconds left here in the half. Rose takes it out under the basket to the right. Get it to Tennant. Tennant steps back for 3. Short. Loose ball comes out. Dixon with the rebound. Now over to Lloyd. Lloyd skip pass to Schultz at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. And that one will end the first half. Lady Cats trail by 1 after the first half of play. We'll take a short break now. Boys head coach Bryce Cliff for his halftime interview when we return on the X Sports Network.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure. Holland's Drugstore, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drugstore. Local and lasting.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Joined at halftime by boys head coach Bryce Cliff. And Bryce, very familiar gym for you. You've probably been here more times than any other gym that you can recount in your career?
Yeah, when I was actually a freshman, we would play them in freshman ball like 4 times a season because there wasn't anybody that wanted to play freshman games. Just growing up here, just Giles County's always been a game that Lawrence County played. Hadn't always been a district game. Yeah. Means a lot more now than it used to. But yeah, we've had a lot of battles with Giles County. Coach Clark and Coach Holt probably had more knockdown dragouts in here than any coach combo in the state. So a lot of Lawrence County, Giles County memories in my life.
All right, you guys have had an 8-game late day layoff, I should say. You told me the other day this could be a great thing or it could be a bad thing. I think in your mind there's probably no middle ground with this.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, we were at the point where we had a lot of sickness, and so we could use some days off. So from that aspect, you enjoy the time off, but from the taking time off of just game-like scenarios and game speed shots and stuff like that, it's frightening. But we've had 2 good days of practice, so there's no excuses. We got to be ready to go.
You guys, last time you played this bunch, might have been your best offensive game overall. I love the way you guys broke the press. I love your patience offensively, your execution offensively. Unfortunately, you just didn't win the game. That's about the only thing that didn't go right that day.
Yeah, it was one of those things that here lately we've been playing better offensively. And our defenses took a slide. So it's one of those things that we just got to put it all together. We got to be able to play on both ends of the floor. We got to have confidence going against them because, like you said, we did play really well offensively. We handled the press well. We just couldn't guard one kid. And the district MP that we gave up 45 points to, we just can't let him have that many. We're not going to hold him scoreless, obviously, but we can't let him pick on us and them just only play through him. We got to make them play through all 5 guys on the floor and do a better job on him specifically. But it's one of those things that Giles County is a really good team, and so we can't just say, well, we did everything right except guard one kid, and we just got to guard that one kid and win. We got to play the way we did last time and still do better on him. So it's going to take we're going to have to play well on both sides of the floor to give ourselves a chance. They're a really good team.
Second time here through the district. First time is hard enough as it is, but how would you assess how your team has played through the first 4 games here in league play?
Same thing that has been the story of our season. We've played really well at quarters and played really bad at quarters. We see that that we can compete most nights in our district, and so if anything, we should have a little bit of confidence. That's crazy to say when you're 1-3, but we're sitting here thinking that we're really close to being 3-1, and so we know everybody now. We're the only team that's played all district games. We still got a couple teams that have to make some rainy day makeups, and so it's one of those things that we see that we can compete every night, and we're so close to, like I said, being 3-1, not 1-3, and so we gotta use that as confidence, but also clean up some of those things that were exposed.
Bryce, good luck coming up here in about an hour. We'll see you here for the boys' game.
Thank you.
Coming up next, have the start of the second half of the girls' game when we return on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Are you looking for quality meat and local goods you can trust? Visit Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile at 100 J.R. Story Way in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We offer homegrown, local beef, pork, and eggs, along with a full mercantile stocked with Tennessee-made products. Whether you're planning a cookout or filling the freezer, you'll find honest quality and friendly service at Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile.
Hi, welcome to this week's Mars Hill Minute. We're off to a great start in a brand new year. Don't you love it when something new takes place? We're excited about the building taking place behind us, that this year we'll be in our brand new education building. The Bible tells us, God says He's making all things new. And I get excited when I see new stuff take place, whether it be new babies, new buildings, or new creations. You see, when we give our life to Jesus Christ, we're told we become a new creation. The old things pass away and all things become new. How about making this the year where everything's new in your life? Look to Jesus Christ. Surrender to Him. Repent of your sin. Ask Him to be Lord and Savior of your life. And you can be a new creation in a brand new year. God bless you. Hope you can join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenneke Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenneke Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenneke.com.
For 55 years, Mac Brown Photography has been capturing life's most precious moments. From children's first smiles to senior portraits, from wedding day magic to school memories, from musicians in their element to businesses at their best. We've been there for it all. Times have changed, but one thing remains constant: our commitment to quality photography and exceptional service. At Mac Brown Photographers, we love what we do, creating beautiful portraits that become memories for generations to enjoy. Visit us at macbrownphoto.com or by calling 931-762-4263 or email info@macbrownphoto.com. Capturing memories, creating legacies.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium. Lady Bobcats of Giles County lead the Lady Cats of Lawrence County 20-19. In the first half, Lady Cats 5 of 26 from the field, 2 of 9 from 3, 7 of 13 from the line. The Lady Bobcats 6 of 22 from the field, 2 of 12 from 3, 6 of 8 from the line. Giles County won the rebounding battle 19-16. Turnover-wise, Giles County 11, Lawrence County with 6. And fouls here, McKinley, a big issue. Both of the bigs for Giles County, Morris with 2, and you've got Reese with 3, and one of their bench players with 3 as well.
And that's something we want to keep attacking the basket, forcing them to foul us. I hope we keep doing that, get them in a little more foul trouble. That helps us out offensively because you hear the stats for us, 5 of 26 from the field, and then Giles not too far behind, 5 of 22. So we definitely want our offense to pick up, and a big part of that will be, can we get their bigs out of the game? And can we just get to the basket and finish some shots that we've had good opportunities for?
I want to say this now before we really get into the game. Got to call out JP. He cut off Gangster's Paradise to play some stupid techno song. Never cut off Gangster's Paradise. Never. Coleman tries that baseline jumper, and a good job by Leah Dixon just to let it go out of bounds.
And good job on defense. Kept her hands up straight. Left Giles with no choice but to throw up a desperation shot. Good defense.
Bigs for the Lady Cats in foul trouble too. Hughes and Dixon each with 2. Wow, Rose is wide open in the corner. They're not even remotely paying attention. Now they are. Skip pass over to Dixon. Dixon, nice pass to Hughes. Goes up, gets it in, and the Lady Cats are back on top.
That ball thought about not going in.
Well, every shot they've had has done exactly that. Just rattled around like a pinball. 21-20.
That was a good pass by Leah as well, and good finish by Ryan.
When they move the ball around and feed each other in the post like that, it's beautiful.
We're hard to handle.
Yeah. Pipkins over to Coleman. Lobs from Morris in the paint, kicks out the Pipkins. Pipkins here for three. Back of the iron, no. Hughes wrestles the rebound away from Morris, her fifth. Now to Rose. Rose drives. Nice pass to Lloyd. Bakes it in.
Perfect.
Lady Cats starting off on fire.
Good job, Rose, pulling the defense over there. And even with Reese down there, Lily cutting to the basket, making herself available.
McKinley, I think if they can speed Giles County up, this game's going to play in their favor. Just like that.
Yeah. And that's what, and we saw this last time. I mean, they're prone to turnovers. We apply that pressure. We don't let them rush us when we're going, and then we can come down. And again, the second quarter, we had so many good looks. We just had a tough time converting on them.
Dixon at the top, the key over to Hughes. Hughes now to Rose. Rose is open for three. She hits in, and that's a Beasley Wealth Management three-pointer. Lady Cats up 6.
Quick timeout.
Timeout will be called by Fred Steger. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back at Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium, Giles County calls their second timeout. They've got 3 remaining. Lady Cats have started off the second half on a 7-0 run. So lead Giles County 26-20.
How much did we score in the second quarter?
6.
Yeah.
Hang
so
on. My brain is resetting after all of that drumming next to my head. Pipkins skip pass over to Moore, 6, because it was 16-13, so Alex scored him 6-4 in the second quarter. Pipkins drives and
hands.
Yeah. Holding call here against the Lady Cats. It's going to go on Tenen. That's her second, team's first.
And I like the intensity. I want us to try to get our hands on the ball there, but we've just got to be cognizant, not reaching and grabbing their arms, make them throw it into our hands.
Holt swings over to Coleman, works down low to Reese. Reese, and she's going to get fouled by Hughes, and Hughes is going to pick up her third since Reese to the line to shoot 2.
And Ryan, not very commonly, is inside with somebody that's
that
a couple inches taller than her.
Yeah.
So I know that tendency and that want to swing those arms down. You feel like that's the only thing you can do when somebody's got 2 feet of wingspan on you.
Reese hits the first, and even if she got all ball, anytime you do that from the angles that the officials are looking at, more than likely that's going to get called a foul.
Yeah.
I know it's the instinct you want to do that, but it just 90% of the time that's not going to go in your favor. As Rose gets the rebound, Reese hits 1 of 2. Rose with the head of steam, picks up her dribble. Has Tenen down low. They don't see her. Swing it over to Lloyd. Now to Tenen. Works it down low. Hughes goes up, and we're going to get a foul. Believe this is on Morris.
I hope they call it on Morris.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
it's on
my
Reese. That's
word.
her 4th.
That's a rough one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good thing for us, but Ryan shot that right into Morris's hand, right into Reese's hand.
Smith will have to come in for her. She'll check out with her 4 fouls.
She's visibly frustrated, understandably so.
I understand, yeah, absolutely. Dynamite drop in, Bryant.
Thank you.
And Hussett's one of two. She's got 4. It's a 27-21. Do you know the movie I just quoted?
Dynamite drop-in?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess semi-pro.
No, sports movie, but no.
Is that Anchorman?
No.
Sports movie.
late 80s. Coleman drives, goes up.
Oh.
And Dixon, blocking foul on Dixon.
I'm lost. You're going to have to help me out.
Who's
Major League.
Oh, yeah.
Dynamite drop there, Donnie.
That's right.
That journalism school's really paying off. Coleman to the line to shoot 2.
Just a bit outside. Nobody's listening anyway.
Ball 4, ball 8. And Vaughn has walked the bases loaded. Man, how are these hitters laying off pitches that close?
I take it you've watched that movie a few times.
That's a good one.
I can quote the whole, that and Dumb and Dumber. And we were talking about, what movie we were talking about today?
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. I can quote the whole movie. As Coleman hits them both, she's got 7. 27-23. I'm not going to quote Tropic Thunder
please
in this
don't.
vehicle.
We're on
Not
Facebook and YouTube.
Yes. And we will get kicked off if I quote that movie. Tennant pressured by Pipkins. She's got to get rid of it. Oh, well, now working down low. Nice pass, but too strong by Dixon. Rebound by Smith. Her 6th off the bench. 4:50 remaining in the third. Good
Ryan.
defense by Hughes, knocking it out of bounds.
And now I'm going to be looking for opportunities to say, you go and redeem yourself.
Yeah. Totally redeem yourself.
Classic.
Yeah. So you're telling me there's a chance. Just when I think you couldn't get any dumber, you go and do this. That's my hold over to Coleman for 3. Back of the iron, no. And I don't know why Smith just let it go out of bounds.
I don't either. I think she's trying to figure out why she let it go too.
Hey, everybody has that moment.
Yeah.
They really do. You sold my dead bird to a blind man? Bounce pass over to Dixon. I'm sorry. Well, I'll get back to the game. Rose down low to Dixon, double teamed, and then Morris, who comes over the top. That will be a foul on the floor. That's her 3rd, team 2nd.
Good thing, because I was afraid they were about to get Leah a little off balance and a walk there, so I'm glad they call Morris with the body.
Rose will lob it in for Tennant. There's Dixon at the top of the key. Dixon drives. Tough shot, and a rebound by Coleman. Coleman drives. Runner up. Can't get that one to go, and then Dixon gets the rebound.
Good look up the court.
Quickly ahead, the Hughes layup up and in. Fast break points for the Lady Cats. They're back up by 6.
How did Ryan get to the free throw line?
I just don't think she made it back all the way on defense. Under 4 left to play here in the 3rd. Smith in the corner. That's tipped and goes into the hands of Dixon. Now Tennant for 3. Short. Offensive rebound. Dixon gets it off the glass and in. Dixon now with 7.
She said, I'll just score it while I'm up here. No need to come back down with it.
Over the timeline, Holt. 31-23, the Lady Cat lead.
There you go,
and
Ryan
that one
took
is
it right
taken
out of
away
her
by
hands.
Ryan Hughes. Make that now 14 turnovers by Giles County. Tennant kicks out. Lloyd for 3. She hits it! It's a Beasley Wealth Management 3-pointer. Lady Cats just on fire. 3 minutes left. They're up 11. Holt over to Coleman in the corner. Drives the baseline. Euro step, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Morris goes up, gets fouled, and she will head the line here to shoot 2.
And then Coach Scott saying there, we've got to block out because Morris just kind of snuck in there, got right in front of Rose.
That's the 3rd on Tennant, team's 4th. First shot from Morris. No good. I think it's just that basket. You just can't make shots on that basket. Yeah. Johnston and Schultz in. Rose and Dixon out. Smith checks out. And I don't know who checked it. Hicks checks in. Hits 1 of 2. Her first point makes it 34-24. 2:50 remaining in the 3rd. Yeah, I saw the same thing you did, Bryant. They got Johnston, but they lob it over for Tennant. Tennant spins into the paint. Left-handed hook shot. Got it in. Tennant in the double figures. Holt. Over to Coleman. Back over to Holt. Holt will step back for three. Front of the iron, no. Hughes with the rebound. Now ahead to Johnston. And she'll get fouled by Pipkins. That's her second, team's third.
And we've done some other good things. This is not all just because, oh, hey, the big is out. But it opens our offense up so much more when we don't have somebody in there that's 6'5", stifling Leah and Ryan.
Johnston has it the left wing, now out the Lloyd. Ooh, dangerous pass, and that goes out of bounds. Just the first turnover of the second half by the Lady Cats, 7 total.
And to your point, McKinley, you wonder if they'll put Morris back in before things get too much out of hand. Rather have her in and, go out swinging than have her sitting on the bench.
I don't know how long you keep her out in the fourth quarter.
Pipkins for three at short. Ball goes out of bounds to the Lady Cats.
And to comment on the turnover, hopefully that's our last of the second half.
Keep it single digits. That's one thing I noticed that researching. I'm doing UNA's women's game tomorrow. The best teams in the country average single-digit turnovers.
Right.
And it's shocking when you look at the top 25 and where they are. Hughes jumper, that's short. Offensive rebound, Schultz gets it back out to Hughes. Hughes now to Johnston. Hands over to Tennant. Minute 30 left here in the third. Tennant, double team comes. Spins. Left-handed hook shot.
Another
dangerous. One. Does it again. She's got 12.
She had about 3 defenders on her, too, by the end of that.
Minute 15 left. Lady Cats, their largest lead of 14. Hicks. Pressure from Tennant.
Oh, don't put your hands
over
down.
to Holt. Holt dribbles through traffic. Jump stop up. Short. Offensive rebound. Morris puts it up. And a foul on Schultz. Her first team's 5th, and that will put Giles County in the bonus for the next minute and 4 seconds.
And really, I'm trying to figure out why Holt, pulls up right there instead of just going to the basket.
She had a 2-on-1, or maybe
Yeah.
dish it to Morris.
Yeah.
Kind of get JC to go to her left and dish it over. First shot up, nothing but net. Dixon and Rose back in. Checking out is Hughes and Tennant. Next shot. Off the back iron, no. Jump ball. That will go to Lawrence County. Dixon taken out, full court press. Football pass, finds Rose. Oh, they have Johnston. Try to find somebody, and does find Johnson in the corner. Back out the Rose, and they'll reset the play. Gets it to Dixon. Dixon. Out to Schultz. Schultz for 3. Back of the iron, no. Offensive rebound, Dixon. Dixon, who will get fouled.
And you like that shot? I mean, JC had a good look at the basket. And I think on this, under the basket on the other end, they've been watching the Lawrence County boys.
Yeah.
Well, it took one out of their playbook.
Fouls on Morris. That's her 4th. So both the bigs for Lawrence County, each with 4. Rose, lobs it to Johnson, now to Dixon.
Drive.
Over to Rose. Oh, Johnson's wide open. Over to Lloyd. Bounce pass to Dixon. Guarded by Morris. Over to Johnston. Like to see Leah take it in on her since she's got 4 fouls. Over to Rose.
I think our offense has got to pull their defenders to the other side and let Leah have that wide open.
Bounce pass to Lloyd. 15 seconds left, and they've done a good job milking this clock. Dixon. Now 10 seconds over to Rose. Back over to Dixon. Dixon will drive. Layup up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Coleman. Coleman will not get a shot off in time. That one will end the third quarter. Lady Cats come out on fire. They're up 13 as we head to the 4th. That is next on the X Sports Network.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium, Lady Cats storm out in the third quarter. They lead Giles County 38-25.
And a credit to our defense in that quarter. The Lady Cats, I mean, holding Giles to only 5 points in that third quarter, and then we finally found. I said right before we came back on, like, we've got to start making some baskets, and they came out hot and they didn't really cool off. So hopefully we keep it up going into the fourth.
Morris gets the inbound over to Coleman. Coleman over to Hicks. Now to Morris, playing with 4 fouls. Holt, Coleman. And no one going into the paint for Giles County. 5-out look here. Holt drives, jump stop, and she'll travel. 15th turnover by Giles County. Holt has 8 of those.
Man.
As Smith will check in. She will come in for Holt. Smith playing with 3 fouls. He got Morris with 4. Tennant, Hughes, and Dixon, I believe, each have 3. Rose will break the press. Picks up her dribble. Finally finds a purple jersey. Schultz. Guarded by Coleman. Over to Rose. Tennant takes a defender down low, but Pipkins with the steal. Right-handed layup, gets it in. Pipkins with 8. Donnelly drives, left-handed layup, no, and she will draw the foul on Morris and have the line to shoot 2. Morris is fouled out.
So I was about to mention, Bryant, back to your question of when are they going to get Reese back in, and now they really have no option.
I think I called Reese Morris earlier. That's my apologies. Yeah. But both of them were in foul trouble, Reese and Morris, and I think you got to just play her before you dig yourself too deep of a hole.
We'll send Donnelly in the line to shoot 2, and she hits the first.
And, I mean, we can say, oh, what would have happened, but honestly, if I think I may even start Reese there, because now you're still down a big man, a big woman.
She hits 1 of 2, 27 minute into the fourth. Tipped over to Coleman. Coleman jump stop, runner up, gets it in. Makes it a 10-point game. Rose, a bounce pass into Tennant. And we are going to get a timeout called by Wendy Scott. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
Lady Cats call their second timeout. They've got 3 remaining with the ball, up 39-29. 6:48 remaining in the game. Bounce pass into Tennant, and Tennant will quickly bring it over the court over to Johnston. Has Hughes, didn't see her, now does. Down low, and Hughes banks it in.
And Reese lucky she's not coming away with one.
Hughes now with 8. Deep three here from Smith, almost banks it in, no good. Rebound by Rose. Now over to Johnston. Bounce pass to Hughes, down low to Tennant.
Good.
Tennant left-handed hook shot, banks it in.
Great vision. And Ryan saw that before the ball's even in her hands. She knew where she was going to get the ball to Capri. Great pass.
Tennant with 14, leads back out to 14, tied for their largest of the game. Coleman down low to Reese. Banks it in. And we're going to get a timeout here called by Giles County. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty LLC, Summertown's only real estate firm.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Giles County calls their third timeout as they trail Lawrence County 43-31. Rose over midcourt to Dixon. 3-on-2 the other way. Dixon drives, layup up, gets it in.
Good strong
Dixon
finish.
back on the board. She has got 9 as Coleman will bring it over the timeline. Coleman at the top of the key. Skip pass. Smith taken away by Dixon. It's now the 16th Lady Bobcat turnover. 45-31. Dixon out to Lloyd. Swings over to Hughes. Original starting lineup in for the Lady Cats. Hughes takes it off the glass and in. Hughes in the double figures with 10. Swing over. Coleman for 3. Rattles in and out, no. And that is going to stay with Lady Bobcats.
And then Ryan down here taking advantage of the fact that Reese is probably a little bit tired and knowing that Reese can't foul.
Take the advantage when you can. As Pipkins, that's off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound here by Dixon. Lady Cats up 16. Tennant, she'll pull up for 3. Off the side of the iron, rebound by Pipkins as that one got the face of Leah Dixon on the way down. Pipkins drives over to Coleman. Coleman, runner up, can't bank it in. And Hughes gets the rebound. Hughes now with 7 boards. Picks up her dribble. Finds Rose. And a good job by Smith, but stays with the Lady Cats.
That was a close one.
4:13 remaining in the game. Tennant over to Lloyd. Bounce pass over to Dixon. Over to Rose at the top of the key. Out to Lloyd. Halfway through the fourth, bounce pass to Hughes. Over to Dixon. 5-out look by the Lady Cats. Now to Lloyd at the top, the key over to Hughes. Inside to Dixon. And she'll get fouled by Reese, and she'll foul out.
Did he say she's shooting 2?
I think she tried something.
I think he yeah.
Yeah. 6 will come in for Reese.
Honestly, right there on offense, I'm okay with Leah getting it. She's catching on 3, but I'm fine with her bringing it back to the corner. Make Reese come out or make one of those other guards come come pick her up.
They've done that a lot, bringing the bigs
Yeah.
out, which is probably what has caused the fouls, because now instead of guarding a 3-foot diameter, you're having to guard a 20-foot diameter as Dixon misses the first.
Well, I'm saying bring her as far out as the volleyball line, or maybe even back here closer to half court and force her to come out and play defense. Because now they get to play a little bit of small ball.
Dixon misses them both. Pipkins
Timeout.
gets the rebound. The timeout will be called by Giles County. Full timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Exports Network.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
And the Lady Cats lead at 47-31 as Giles County has called their next to last timeout. 3:40 remaining in the game. Give me a 5-second reset. And I deal with a 3 and a 1-year-old every day, and that made my head ring. Holt, skip pass over to Pipkins. Pipkins now kicks out, and that is taken away by Lloyd. Lloyd with her third steal of the night, 17th turnover against the Lady Bobcats. Rose over midcourt. Looking for somebody. Finally finds Hughes. Hughes spins. Muscles her way up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Coleman.
Good defense by Coleman.
I agree. Really good defense. Pipkins over to Coleman. Step back jumper. Hits it. 47-33. Getting into Hughes. Under 3 minutes left in the game. Over to Rose. Rose over midcourt. Tries a 3. Side of the iron, no. And Lloyd with the offensive rebound and fight for the loose ball.
Whoa.
Gets it out the Rose, and then that's going to be taken away. Holt goes up, and she gets fouled. She will have the line here to shoot 2.
Poor Cabry down here. She got landed on fighting for the ball.
Can't imagine Coach Scott will be too happy with that sequence right there. Kind of a quick shot on offense when you're trying to maybe run a little bit of clock. Then a fight for the loose ball when he should have had possession. Another turnover coming down here, and then a foul that really didn't need to happen. Just let her put it up. And
which is exactly what she's telling Anderson right here as she subs Jason Schultz in for her. You took the words out of my mouth. Quick shot led to a scrum and then a turnover as Holt does miss them both. Dixon with the rebound. Dixon now with 6 boards. And then Holt's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be her second, team's third. .232 remaining.
Ryan.
Lloyd does find her. Gets out of the reach of Coleman. Coleman, Hughes drives, and Pipkins will pick up the foul, her third. Hughes to the line now to shoot 2.
And again, I like us attacking the basket, especially when they're pressuring and it's so open. And with Ryan with the size advantage, but kind of back to what we were just saying, just to pull it back out and say, hey, we're going to make y'all run. We're going to run a minute off the clock before we start trying to do anything.
Hughes misses the first. Misses a second, but Dixon with the offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. Then Smith goes up and travels. It's the 18th turnover. Lady Cats now 9 of 21 from the free throw line.
Ooh.
Consider with a 14-point lead what it really should be. Schultz over to Dixon. Leah drives, goes up, no, but she is fouled. That's going to go on Holt. That is her third.
Nine of 21. It's not that.
Now 10 of 22. Okay. We're rebounding.
Made it better.
Do we think that's cause of being off for a long time maybe? Maybe they haven't been putting as many shots up over the past week. What do you think, McKinley?
I don't know. You're asking a guy who probably had a lower free throw percentage for his career.
Backcourt. She did not make it over.
But, yeah, I mean, the break can definitely do that. I mean, they came in the gym and they shot. But when you go and don't have 3-4 straight days of that, and then honestly, we just didn't shoot well in the first half.
And Pipkins is going to get the foul behind Tenen. That's her fourth. Since Cambry, that is the fifth foul. We'll send Cambry to the line to shoot 10.
And while we do still have 2 minutes left with the girls, I'm hoping that we see some of the same trends with the boys coming up in a bit of, we handle the ball and take it to them and make them foul us, and we can get the boys in a very similar situation.
Tenen hits the first. Rose checks back in. Schultz will check in.
Also credit to the whole bench really tonight. We've gotten some good minutes from everybody that's come in the game.
Tenen hits them both. She's got 16. Coleman. Now over to Holt. Holt drives, runner up short. Rebound Dixon, and then Smith fouls her from behind. And that's going to be the fourth on Smith.
And AJ, kind of what we were talking about at the beginning of the game, what do we want to see tonight? And we didn't exactly do it in the first half. We didn't jump out, but we definitely didn't do what we did last time.
Right.
Last time we were sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, we've got to make up a lot of points. And tonight we were down one at half, and then we came out and said, hey, this is our ball game, and we're going to do what we know how to do. And starting to look really good for our Cats tonight.
Dixon hits them both. She's got 13. She's one of 3 Lady Cats in double figures. Now 15 of 27 from the free throw line, so they're over 50%. It's like a Caleb Williams stat line in an NFL game. Coleman drives short, and a rebound by Tenen. Over to Lloyd. Minute 40 left. Lloyd out the Tenen. Lady Cats have won the rebounding battle so far, 32-29. Lloyd brings it out over to Rose. Now to Dixon. Dixon, the Tenen in the paint goes up, too strong. Rebound Coleman. Coleman brings it over midcourt to Pipkins in the corner. Lobs almost taken away. Coleman drives. That's a blocking foul. Yeah. I agree. That's a good call.
I would say the last one Leah pulled, she got away with the fact that Coleman, who I think it was Coleman, had a little bit more head of steam on her and hit her a little out of control. This one, I think Coleman stayed under control, and Leah just steps over a little late.
And she did just straight cut her off.
Yeah, I think that's the right call.
First shot here from Coleman is up and in. Subs coming in. You got Donnelly, Schultz and Johnston. Lloyd, Tenen, and Hughes will check out.
But I do believe that she did take a hit. I mean, that wasn't the softest charge tonight. But again, the refs made the right call on that one.
Coleman hits them both. She leads her team with 13 points. Bounce pass into Rose. Coming up on a minute left, over to Dixon. Dixon has at the top of the key. Now hands over to Rose. Rose bounce pass over to Schultz. Now bounce pass over to Donnelly. Double team comes. And then Pipkins is going to pick up the foul, and that's her fifth. Donnelly will shoot 2.
They're about to have 4 girls on the court. No, they had 2 subs in front of the bench, and I'm like, they don't have anybody to put in.
Riley Warden and Brooklyn Tucker will check in. Coleman will check out as well. Pipkins checks out, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Donnelly here to the line to shoot 2. And she hits the first. Who's this checking in, guys? I don't have her on my roster here.
And I can't hear the names being called out.
Donnelly hits them both. She's 3 of 4 from the line. 20-point game. 51 seconds left. Hicks over to Holt. In the corner, Warden. Holt. Back over to Warden.
She'll shoot.
Deep three. Offline. Rebound Rose. They're now
back and help her.
2 of 20 from 3, and both of those 3-pointers came in the first half.
Oh, from Pipkins, right? Both of them?
Mm-hmm. Schultz, skip pass over to Johnson. Kicks out, 3-pointer on its way.
Get in there.
Rolls in and out, no offensive rebound. Donnelly can't get it to go. Then Holt tracks down the rebound. Holt drives, tough shot, no. Rebound Rose. Then we're going to get a jump ball that will stay with the Lady Cats with 5.5 seconds left.
I think he tried to let it go, was hoping it did come out of there, but it got to the point where he's like, I got to blow it. I got to blow the whistle.
Rose a bounce pass in the Schultz, and they don't have to have any urgency here. That one will do it. The Lady Cats improved to 12-10 overall, 3-2 within the district. Giles County drops to 10-6, 10-7 overall, 2-2 within the district. Final thoughts on this one, McKinley?
Like I said just a minute ago, I'm proud of our girls coming out. We had a tough one at home, and we kept it close. We didn't let that bother us. And we came out in the second half, and we said, hey, we're going to capitalize on the opportunities that Giles has given us. We kind of got the benefit of them getting in foul trouble. I think that's due in part to how we were playing our offense. We did a good job. I don't think the refs were bad in the calls that they made, but we played it well when we saw the opportunities with Reese and Morris sitting on the bench. You know, Leah and Ryan both really took off, and Cabry started shooting better in that second half because Ryan and Leah were able to start producing inside. So a really good game for our girls. Definitely feels better. I know Coach Scott's going to be much more pleased with this win tonight. It's always good to come over to Giles County or to any away game and perform well and go away with a W. So hopefully that'll carry over for our boys.
The boys' game will come up here in about 15 minutes. That is next on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.